What? How are you today?
Good morning, Antonio. Very well indeed. Thank you. It's been very busy here this week with all sorts of things going on and meant that we are, 11 minutes late, but I've had all sorts of
Yeah,
technology issues as well. But hey ho, we're here now and it's recorded so people can watch it at their leisure.
so true. Well, I would just like to tell the audience that right now you'll be hearing some background noise because I'm not home presently. However, today is a blessed morning because we're supposed to have a storm in Trinidad and Tobago, and the storm has passed over. So that's a blessing, and I am most excited about waking up this morning and seeing the weather is cool and no rain, and everybody is just going out to work, going to school, and doing their regular activities throughout the day. So, Stuart, let's get down to it. Our
Yep.
first subtopic is audio events at the next stage in its development. So, Stuart, audio events, what do you think about it?
Okay, so they launched them in beta mode. Nearly 9 months ago now. It was very very complicated to host. It was trying to emulate Clubhouse, but trying to make it better with a LinkedIn twist to it. They improved various things on it, but personally, I'm not a great fan of it. I love the features of the stage. You can pull people up because when we get people coming on here, all we can do is read from their comments and respond. We can't actually say, "Oh, come up, say that. That's really interesting." That's what they need to try and do with. They need to merge both the live and the audio, and I think it'll be amazing. But
Yeah,
that's first on the line. It's going to take a lot of computer power to make it work, and it'll go into beta first anyway. So that's probably a year away. But what they have done now, they only selected audio for a select few people to basically in beta mode. They're testing it. Now it's going to be rolled out gradually to everybody. The key is, though, when I say everybody, you have to be on creator mode because creator mode means you're being creative and you're
so
part
true.
of
Yeah.
getting the new LinkedIn way and stuff. But it will be rolling out, so you can check it and try it and host it and see how you get on. At the end of the
Mhm.
day, you don't have to, put a nice work shirt on, or if you're a lady, your makeup, your hair, and all that stuff. You don't need that because it just shows your profile picture. So, there are positives with it, and it works for different people for different things. And some of the chat groups are absolutely fantastic, where we just talk about LinkedIn and people chat. What?
Mhm.
We haven't got that. Oh no, I've got it. I haven't got it. But we're 10 miles away. Why haven't I got it? Because they just roll it out. I don't know if it's by alphabetical order when they zone it. I really don't know. But it's the next stage. So it's positive. They haven't dropped it because ultimately they could have said, no, it didn't work. Let's drop it. But they didn't.
Mhm.
So that's positive. So I'm pleased with that, Antonio. Have you tried them at all?
Yeah, so what I would say about the audio live, it's really awesome. I have been doing a series every week, which is basically um content creation series. I reached number 11 last week. This week will be number 12.
Wow.
Content creation is something that is king, and all of us are content creators, and we just have to basically delve deep inside and unleash our creativity. LinkedIn might not be able to give you the access where you could stream audio live and LinkedIn live, but it
Mm.
have like third party platforms that you could utilize that giving you the stream LinkedIn live audio live, because I have seen it with a lady by the name of Krista. I forget her last name, and I saw
Okay.
that she was streaming LinkedIn live and audio live, and I thought that was fantastic.
Cool.
So I would just like to say that audio live is building a community going forward because you have the opportunity to bring your audience on stage one by one so that they could speak, they could ask you a question, or they could maybe share their testimony or share some information about the topic that you are presenting on.
Mm. No, that's very good. That's a good idea. I guess
Mhm.
yeah, there are platforms. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I like it. Very very creative of it. I'll look out for that.
Yeah, so it's really awesome. They say audio live supposed to be rolled out to many people soon, but I seen that it will take a while because at the end of the day, LinkedIn is a professional platform. What LinkedIn is trying to do is that they don't want, when it is that they fully roll it out to everyone, that it have glitches in the system, because that will be very bad on LinkedIn behalf. since that they are owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft is a trustworthy, a brand that is long lasting, and a brand that people tend to believe in. So you would see that the Lincoln Audio will take a little while to roll out because of they want to fix all the issues that they think will occur. So when it is that we think it might roll out within a week or two or 3 weeks, it will take a bit longer. And that is a
Yes.
fact without,
Yes.
even thinking about it twice.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, I I don't know if they're going to police it, but I'm sure there will be ways of just seeing what is being put out there, because if it's bad content, it reflects on the overall brand of LinkedIn, and that's just not
Yes,
good.
so true.
I wonder if it'll be connected with the like the Accelerator program, because obviously people that qualify for that have proved they have a degree of creativity and respect for the platform.
Hmm.
So I wonder. A footnote on that, on the Creator Accelerator program, when it gets rolled out to whatever country everybody is in, we've just had the closeout date in England last week. Allow yourself a lot of time. It takes 20 minutes to register, and they say, is this just a 20-minute process? You think, okay, cool,
Oh,
no problem. Great. So you think, yes, that category, I'm not sure, might be this, might be that. You sort all that, and I think, great. Next. Right. Can you now write 200 to 300 words on why this? And there are 5 areas, and the last 2, you have to do 300 words plus 300 to 500 words. And in order for you to stand out, that actually takes, well, it took me hours to do it, put it that way. And I'm quite good with words and things. So it really is a tough one to do. So do not leave it to the last day, because you can start it, save it, change it, go back the next day, do section 2, when you've got your time. So as soon as you get access to it, get in, register, and then go for it, because it's certainly worth doing. It raises your profile and your credibility.
yeah, definitely. So true. I would tell everyone to basically apply for Lincoln Accelerator program because it's a benefit. At the end of the day, when Lincoln seeing that you are basically engaging in all the features that they are rolling out, they will reward you for that. And when I say reward you, in terms of they will add you to different pages, because I'm seeing that I've been added to like the Lincoln marketing solution page, the Lincoln sales page. So they actually send me connections where it is you could always see their content on those particular topics. So that's awesome, because at the end of the day, your profile, your headline states what you are doing. So when it is that they see that, okay, for example, you are in sales, all right, they now will provide you with sales content. If they see that you're in marketing, they will provide you with marketing content. So LinkedIn will reward you. I am seeing people getting rewarded with basically like cups, with bags, with pens. You know that LinkedIn is sending out to whatever location that you may be in. They're
Yes.
rewarding you these things, and that is awesome because it's a token of appreciation to show that they appreciate what it is that you are doing, and also in terms of the information that they're providing, that you adhere to it and basically sharing it to other people. So the whole idea on LinkedIn is to grow professionally, and also in terms of people who are looking for career opportunities to develop yourself. If it is you want to transition and go into other field, you can, or if it is that you're looking for a better opportunity, you can. I would like to go on our second question, Stuart, which is
Yeah.
basically how to use company pages as a website. This is
Yeah.
very awesome, Stuart, and I will give you the opportunity for you to delve into more about this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's incredible, really. I mean, company pages before, we've only just created them, put some basic bits and pieces in, just so you can get your logo into your profile so it looks more professional. Particularly if it's a new venture, it's quite easy to create logos, and you can just pop that on Canva or anything you like. You can pop that in on your company page. It shows up in your profile, so that looks professional. That's about as far as it went. Some people have been developing it further. But now LinkedIn have decided, no, it's actually a good idea to reward people by pushing their posts out further, their company posts that is, because basically the reach was appalling on anything you did. You hardly got anything, but they're changing it all. But the key thing is they're now adding product pages, and there are, I was going to say 36, I was wrong. There are 35 product pages that you can add. So you've got your main bit. So for me, LinkedIn with the Edge, this is what we do. This is how you can get the best out of the platform, blah, blah, blah. You then have 35 pages that you can then add more detail on. So it could be, for me, I might put on how to create an eye-catching bespoke banner to get you found in the feed. And you can load up information behind it to show people how to do that. You know, and if you've got a bigger company and you want to, say you're a window installation company, you could have one page for, you know, single windows, one for bathrooms, one for sliding doors, one for this, one for that, and you can build it up. Now, sure, it's been a bit controversial because some of the things I've been saying, people have been saying, yes, but LinkedIn could just take you down and then you've lost everything you put up, you've got nothing. Oh my gosh, yeah, you need to have a website. Yeah, you do. And I like doing websites and writing the copyright and everything for them. But when you're a startup, can you really afford the $3, $4, $5, $10,000 to create a magnificent website? Answer is probably no. But you can do it for free on LinkedIn. Free.
I will agree with that because to have a company website fully optimized with payment options and these things is very costly, and a startup company, definitely Stewart, may not have the necessary funds, but LinkedIn is free, and LinkedIn where you could connect with all the decision makers in different companies, you know. So it's really awesome, and I think that most people underutilize LinkedIn in terms of prospecting, but they are focused on website and optimization of website. And yes, a website is great because it builds trust and credibility with people, and also people looking at the company and being like, okay, this is a trustworthy company, they have a website and so forth. However, you are not getting any leads in abundance on your website, because this fully optimization website that a lot of web developers are basically putting out there, that hey, you need a search engine optimization website,
That's very
and here to
expensive.
do that for you. However, not necessarily that you will get many leads or you will close many sales. But on LinkedIn, prospecting for free, right? You have leads for free, and
Yep.
the closing ratio of sales opportunities is basically on you. So how you go about it. If you be salesy, then after you may not close. But if you go through it in a process manner, different stages, then after you will be given the opportunity to close. So the onus is on you, and you have to know how to go about your sales and marketing process.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely spot on. I mean, it makes so much sense. But even if you do have a wonderful website, brilliant, that's fantastic news. But you then need to back that up, because people are thinking, okay, I've looked at this company and that company. Which one am I? Oh, who are the employees? Going to LinkedIn. Who are the employees? Right, let me check them out. Right, okay, yeah, good profiles. Let's check the company page out. Well, it's nothing like their main website. Well, it puts a seed of doubt in someone's mind. So it's important to have these new features that they're putting on the company pages. Do them, create them. If you don't have time, ask someone to do it for you. You know, it makes a lot of sense.
A lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Think it as that is your website. Your company page is your website for a startup company that may not have the necessary funds. Create a company page on LinkedIn for free and make it interesting, and do daily posts, whether it be 4 to 5 times for the week, right? And build your following on the company page, and you will see that you will benefit from it as time go by, because the work that you put in, you will be rewarded for what it is that you sow.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And what you can do as well, you can have it as your personal brand. So rather than just ABC Tools Limited, which is the company that you're working for, you might decide, no, actually, I'm going to have personal brand, Stewart Huckett. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have another section on my profile that just talks about me. So in more depth than just your about section and things like that. So you actually set up your own personal branded website, and then you can develop more features on there to show, why you are the obvious choice in your market. So it's an embellishment to your normal personal brand profile. You're delving deeper, and it's just adding value. So people think, wow, I'm actually pretty professional if you've got all that as well. So why not use it? It makes sense to me, and it's free.
Yeah, a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Yeah. And in terms of the repost, the new feature that we are seeing on LinkedIn right now, it's really awesome. I'm not sure if people are privy to the new feature where when you post your content, if it is that you find that the engagement is not high, or if it is that you find that the views that you have gotten is not great, then after the next day or some hours after, you could repost the same post and reach a wider audience. Because remember now on LinkedIn, it have people from all over the world and different time zones. So in your time zone, you may post at appropriate time for the audience in your territory. However, might not be the territory for might not be the time for other territory in other country or countries.
Right.
So in that sense now, if it is that later down during the day or 24 hours after, you could repost and you could be able to captivate those audience that you did not captivate in your first post. So it's really something that is awesome, because at the end of the day, I always say that I rather views, impressions, as it's now labeled as on LinkedIn, rather than engagement, because the more people view, then that means that they see my content and they see what it is that I'm offering, what it is I'm doing. So in that way now you're building brand awareness, and brand awareness is most important because that is basically marketing. And in sales, you must market before you sell. So it's simple like that. And what would you say about this repost on LinkedIn, Stuart?
Well, the repost feature is quite clever. So it really, you can make it really work well for you if you have employees. So you put your post up, they then repost it. It shows there's, it's better than sharing.
Okay. Yeah, right. For sure. Sharing is like,
yeah, because you can share it. Yeah, you can share anyone's, can't you? But it's not original content. But this can be your original content. You then get your employees to repost it. You, as the originator, you get credit. So it comes back to your original post. But if you get the employees reposting and getting comments on it, it just builds the whole post that you originally created. And it's very clever. It's very clever. We'll see more features come with it. But you can't, when you repost, you can't like put the bit at the top, which you do in a share. So you can say, oh, this was a brilliant post that Antonio put on about sales process and how you can maximize blah, blah, blah. You have to do that in comments. So it's just a repost, but then you add the additional value in the comment section. And that helps to boost.
Yeah.
Because it's all about conversations, and that's what they want. They want the comments. The more comments and comment, and then somebody comes back, then you go back and you put a question in. If you get a little trail going, that's even better. The algorithm loves that because it shows it's valued content. It's creating a conversation. It's creating a relationship. Business will blossom from it.
Definitely. And I've seen it in my own instance where when I post content and I will get like approximately, let's say 1,500 impressions. And then when I repost, I see that it goes up to about 2,400 impressions. So it's to show you that it is working. And since it is new on LinkedIn, the repost will give you a lot of impressions, because anything that is new, it's considered beta mode. So think about it like this way, like YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts is still in beta mode. So the organic reach is very high. TikTok is still in beta mode because it's still new to everyone all over the world. So the organic reach is very high. So give TikTok, give YouTube Shorts some time again, and the organic reach that you was getting from before, you would not be getting that again. To the ones who build their following to all 100,000 followers, they will be constantly getting the organic views. But the ones who started late and may have 5 or 6 thousand followers, their engagement, their views will be very minimum. So
Yeah.
always think about when a new feature comes out on a platform, especially on LinkedIn platform, that it will give you the most value that you're supposed to get out of it.
No, absolutely right. I mean, just carousels were the big thing. Things have moved on now, but
Mm-hmm.
as you know, I do things in different ways. I'm going to change from next month and go. I'm trying a different strategy on posting. So I basically post 2 to 3 times a month, usually probably 2.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, they've got quite a lot to them, and they're quite deep if
Yeah,
you read
they're
the
very
content.
informative. You take
There's a
your
lot.
time and put all that information. So someone who may be posting 4 times a week, you take in those 2 to 3 posts and give you all the value possible with LinkedIn updates that you need to have. So you have to go on Stewart, post to CA. What's up to understand this new feature or new features? Yeah, awesome. Love it.
Yeah, thanks. But it's interesting. So the carousels, to start with, the way I was doing it, I started to get like 10,000. Then one went to 47. Then one went to
Mm-hmm.
36. In the 20s, really high. Now they've started, because I've just been doing the same thing, they've been coming down. So the last one was just only over 10. I think, right, okay, it's time for me to shake it up. But
Mm-hmm.
they're shaking it up because carousels now, we talked before about reels, so short, fast videos, less than a minute, just boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, with nice graphics and stuff going on. They're now doing a process of merging that into carousels. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
they're animating. They're on a rollout at the moment. So you'll gradually see them coming through your feed. Bottom line, it makes things quicker, snappier, more eye-catching because it'll make
Mm-hmm.
you stop at the feed.
Visuals. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we are all visual. We sometimes you tend to get bored with a presentation if someone is constantly speaking and not motivating or passionate. But when it is that we are seeing visuals in the presentation, we tend to be more adherent and looking on. So yes, Lincoln, they
Absolutely.
got the
I mean,
idea and mhm.
sorry, I was interrupting you. I just looked down here, and it's something that's been on my mind because I was out yesterday at a presentation thing, and this morning as well. And I thought I picked up some of these. I still have 637 outstanding notifications, and that's in
Whoa,
24 hours. So the feed is pretty busy. So
yeah,
I'm going to be going through that. So what is going to make me stop? Something that is eye-catching, impactful, colourful. I'll stop. But I mean, 637, I've got to go through. People have been sending me stuff. I
hmm
think, oh my gosh, I've got to catch up. Now, I'm normally on it all the time, but it just shows you. So while I'm going through the 637, what am I going to miss and what am I going to see? So you have to embrace the new features, be bright, be colourful, be impactful, and I will stop.
yeah, definitely. And Stuart, these 3 topics that we covered today was really intriguing. And for everyone who's watching right now, if it is that you do not understand anything that we discussed, you could always reach out to Stuart or myself. Those on the replay, anyone who wants any information about LinkedIn updates, LinkedIn help, reach out to Stuart or myself. We always try to do trial and errors on LinkedIn to understand the platform much better. Yes,
Yeah.
you will see updates and you will get information from LinkedIn about it. But if you yourself do not do it trial and error, you would know what works well for you, what works well in your territory, and so forth.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
with that being said, Stuart, thanks again, for being here and being able to give these feedback on this particular topic, which is most important. And I do value your time. Thank you.
Cool. It's my pleasure, and I look forward to sharing more in another 2 weeks, same time, same place. And we'll have 3 other topics. We'll try and cut it down to 20 minutes just so it's quicker for everybody to review. Because
Yes.
637, how many of those things in there are things I've got to watch? There's not enough hours in the day. So let's just get it punchy, boom, 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 pass the information over. If you want more, come back to myself or Antonio.
Awesome. So, Stuart, do have a blessed one.
And you, my friend. Take care, Antonio. Bye, everybody.
Okay. All right, bye.